I'm not a good woman, okay? I promise you don't want me. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do 50-50. I'm smarter than you. I won't listen to you. I will stress you out. And I like to spend a lot of money, okay? We ain't compatible. Leave me alone. A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
You guys got fat while everybody starved on the street. It's my turn.
Y'all niggas gonna pay for this shit. Locking this pimping in the clock.
Yo. Bitch, out of town to step up the L and listen close. Chirac slang to a guy working in the cold from the Inglewood close. This how we really talking shy. Welcome to the strangers, no joke, no malingo, try to get lost. Stay dangerous when you roam.
Yo. Pay attention out of town and step with the L and listen close. Chirac slang to a guy looking in the cold from the Inglewood post. This is how we really talking to shy. Welcome to the trenches, no joke. Number lingo, ready to get lost. Stay dangerous when you wrong. In these streets, a blick years of pole. A drop beat the same when the bucket get pulled. I bet your enemy when he slide onto me, drilly but licking on the road. Lodging me frontin', acting like a silent Verita just. Yeah. The goofies are laying soft and anchor trying to play tough. Get his goes on the app, for phonims are O's. Swim at the bank, even really get chased. The gang rain is the highway to split Inglewood. Concrete guard on the make. Roseville is the strip. Warden chose brothers, wall spraying Podyssey wheels. Titty bro with the mobber hood. Stood tall, get the mob at the nil. Every Hoover ain't can't get dead to build nations. Full of tramplers, real urbanization. 2 keystrokes, 2 parties in silk. The diamond shining, flat wing with the paper. Up beef angels, food is the war with the octane. P forgot it's the meal. Wow. It's a sergeant, jam shrews is the kick. Squares is the smoke, still a gill. Yo.
Pay attention out of town to step at the L and listen close. Chirac slang to a guy looking on the cold from the Inglewood post. This is how we really talking shy. Welcome to the trenches, no joke. No malingo, ready to get low. Stay dangerous when you roll.
It's just the way that we go. Oh, private Larry spills. I'm bills, nickel that Chirac slime. Have it take claw up, guys. From the rags to the bags. Fuck it to the shot.
Mr. O with the info.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to choose to donate, you can sock it to my pocket at Cash App, $MISTRO070. And you can hit my email if you want to go ahead and support the content.
Don't you want your donuts right? Oh, hey, don't you ever fuck with me, boy. Do you know me now? I'm a bad man.
This is an American Douchebag Productions.
It's a very thrilling sight here at the Municipal Auditorium. The house lights dim as the maestro takes his place on the podium.
What's good, everyone? What's good? Late Night with O. You know what I'm saying? It's Hip Hop Unlocked with Late Night with O. We doing the both tonight. I was gonna just wait till the morning to do this live stream. I already tried to do it early this day, but got lazy. I ain't gonna lie, I got tired. You know, it's off day. Nigga need to recharge from this actual L7 job. But we here tonight, and in case you haven't noticed, this is a hip hop unlock. I haven't done one of these in a while, even though I do be talking about the hip hop culture on here. You know, I'm part of the hip hop culture per se. If y'all don't know, I used to be trying to be in the industry back in the days, late 2000s, early 2010s. Yeah, well, drill happened, pushed me out the market. I could have did it. I actually got the background for it, but I decided like, yeah, it looked good, but I don't think this particular genre of music is going. I ain't say it's gonna last long, but the rappers weren't gonna live long, and I was right. And if they did supposedly live, you know, their stories, their lives have forever been changed, good and bad. You know, Chief Keef, and I believe Charleston White said this in an interview recently, and I must agree. Chief Keef got to be the smartest one out of all the drill rappers from the original drill run of the late 2000s, early 2010s, would really start getting into play. He's like really the only smart one. There's some others I can't name off back, you know, but they have been caught up in other types of controversies over the few months and years. Yeah. Speaking of drill culture, it appears that majority, if not all, of these drill rappers has either been sent up into behind bars for a very, very long time, or unfortunately have met their demise. We gonna be discussing about, you know, what's going on, you know, with Lil Durk and the whole OTF situation, jam. Be careful who you call your friends. Yo, like for real though, and you know, this gonna be off record. Y'all could take this how y'all want to. You know, I love people in Chicago. I love my city. I got some good stories, some bad stories, of course, some bad horror stories living in this particular city in the Midwest, in this particular part of the country. But damn it, I swear, bro, Chicago niggas, I've been around y'all all my life. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the damn right evil. Shit. Shut up. There we go. A lot of you men in Chicago, no matter the race, but I'm gonna stick with my brothers. Hell, you might as well throw some Latinos and Puerto Ricans up in there too. You know, I kind of can't stand you mother MFers. If you want to get crossed, if you want to have some type of, you know, animosity 24/7, 365, if you want to have a wild, wild west gangster, you know, saying mobster type of feeling every day, come Chicago, where every man hate each other. And in these trenches, in these streets, it's only a few dudes you can actually call your road dogs, your homeboys, your friends, your gang, and you can actually confirm and stand solid behind it that this man that you helping out or you helping out is gonna have your back towards the end. And you know what? I hate to say this, and I only seen that in my only a few times in my life. other times, man, you can't trust these niggas here in Chicago, bro. I'm just gonna say it like that. You can't. You can't trust these niggas here in Chicago. I know there's different cities out there you probably can't trust niggas in, especially niggas in New York, niggas, especially Los Angeles. Oh my God, Los Angeles. Are y'all serious? Y'all literally and shout out to King Supreme. Y'all literally getting toe tagged and getting pressed by so-called Mexicans out there, and y'all still killing and bullying each other, even civilians. Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? Now, I ain't even got to talk about the South, but here in the Midwest, here in Chicago, you can't win for losing. That's the reason why, even though drill coaches put us on the map, you have to understand that's bad. Drill culture, for what it's worth, yeah, he gave us attention, gave us nationwide attention and all that, but it's about a whole music genre of finding out ops, catching them lacking, and gunning them down. Hell, even in New York, niggas might hate each other, but they still collaborate because it was for New York. Now, I mean, I know LA had their own politics. They did that whole Bloods and Crips album back in the 90s, and I think they tried to do it back in the 2000s, 2010s. I ain't even think they're doing that shit now, but they gang politics, their way of life, it's topsy-turvy. It is what it is. But here in Chicago, you can always go back and always hear like the reason why a lot of dudes in Chicago never collaborate because we all hate each other. Whether it be gang politics or we just that nigga just think he flying out like him. That's how shit go. As messed up as it is, that's how it really go. It really go like this. How can I say this? This how every majority of Chicago niggas act. For real, for real.
I have a competition in me. I want no one else to succeed. I hate most people.
That's exactly how they act. Hold on one second. Let me run that back again, Let me run that back.
I have a competition in me. I want no one else to succeed. I hate most people.
Even worse. They even come like this. They even come like this here in the city of Chicago. Where my Charlie Murphy at? Yeah, you gotta deal with this type of pressure here in the city of Chicago. It's sick out here, bro. It's sick.
Hell, all you want to do is shoot him.
Motherfucking right. Fuck niggas. Hey, look. What you need to realize is that there's a difference between a black man and a black nigga. That was a black nigga.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'm here for. Take a nigga out.
Johnson!
So when Jam was locked down in that jail for 12 years, Durk and the whole Todd family holding them down, sending them little kites. As soon as you get fresh home, give him fresh clothes, give him a fresh phone, give him a nice, whole chains and everything, bring him back into the whole life. All for this motherfucker to go ahead and fold. And now this, my little bro, still free Durk. He's still a little bro, his homeboy and all that. But yeah, this whole trial, this whole case is effed up. But this is going down in history. "48 Laws of Power" that tell you about this type of situation. I got get back into my 48 Laws of Power. I know it's a particular law. I just can't think of it. Y'all probably put it in the chat if it comes to our recollection about putting too much trusting friends or something like that, bro. But yeah, even with your own enemies, and we're gonna be talking about the MO3 and a lot of you black, and not just black men, men in general, but this is a black man's platform. Y'all really, 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 really gotta keep y'all head on a swivel out here in 2026 and going forward. I don't care if you're famous or not. If you got enemies, if you out here really got pressure in the streets, man, you gotta watch every single person that you messing with, including the ones that you are. I don't understand you niggas for going ahead and putting so much like benevolence on these chicks out here, knowing they could go ahead and get you set up, even if they don't believe they setting you up. We talking about MO3. And you hit us out there in the so-called trenches, it is what it is. Do what you do. I mean, it's FW taking lives out here. You will go probably get prosecuted and get caught, but y'all some real dumb criminals out here. Like y'all don't even wash your ass out here when you're doing drills. What's up, Skinner? We probably said that earlier, but if you come back in, what salute to you. What's up, Detroit XRP 313? You know what I'm saying? And what's up, Hall of Fame, Manosphere Hall of Fame? What's good, Joe? Yo, for real though, you out here doing drills, wearing the same damn drawers and same gear. No, we in 2026 with all these so-called cameras, the Kuna flock cameras, with all these ring cameras. You don't think that you should go ahead and switch up your whole demonstration? Like God bless the deceased. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have not learned from FBG duck case. And I'm not over here promoting like violence or anything. I'm just calling out like if you're gonna be a criminal, I keep on saying this: criminals are dumb. Again, criminals are dumb. Niggas don't know how to update their tactics. Don't know how to strategize out here and get caught. If you do something, probably don't even regret the shit, but you do something out here in the streets, you'll think that you'll go ahead and cross your T's and dot your I's or everything so you won't get caught. The whole thing about committing crime and doing stuff in the streets is that you don't get caught. But unfortunately, a lot of young dudes, even old, had lost supply. Y'all want to be caught. Y'all want to be seen. Y'all want to be known for the atrocities that y'all cause against humanity. Just like that Lindsay Clancy chick and these chicks in the jury with these pink shirts and out here. Yeah, atrocities. This whole decade been a whole shit show. This will go down in history. Mark my words. When they do studies from 2020 to 2029, they're gonna be like, damn. This is the gotta be the most craziest decade of all time. You mean tell me this is like the magnum opus of so-called a civilization to this point, and these are the most degenerate individuals that ever walked the earth? Damn. What else? Well, speaking of rappers, we got Young Drilla. He not part of the United States hip hop scene, part of the Canadian hip hop scene. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about this potential rumor that he was out there in the islands in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? With his jury and glory and all. Decided to probably get caught lacking out there with some woman trying to go into another party that he wasn't probably invited to, and he ended up getting robbed and ended up getting his head literally chopped off, like literally, like they literally took his head off. I thought about visiting Jamaica, but hell, no. If I do, I will stay my black ass on their resorts. Yeah. Damn, Rasta, man, you out there chopping Yankees' heads off out there? Ball man, y'all out there just want to go ahead and take off the Yankees' head off for real. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful. They probably like, man, fuck y'all. And we're gonna be talking about some other news, like Mary J. Blige receiving backlash again, and all these other new or should I say old music stars of yesteryear who got to basically stay on tour for the rest of their lives because of bad financial decisions in their career or in their lives, and now they endorsing the very thing that they was against in their careers. You know, Mary J. Blige is now using AI music. Dr. Dre has said that now that AI is just a new tool that it can use to elevate the next level of music in general. Timbaland literally last year or this year, if I'm not mistaken, literally tried to bring out his own AI artist. We are in strange times. Oh, don't get it twisted. I am too. Hey. As an aspiring DJ, I'm actually going to DJ school in a few months. You know, get my turntable skills, some tweaking and getting some new adding new things to the platform. Y'all already know I could film and do my own editing, do my own what's the name. So once I add my beat making and my DJ skills back into the mix, and I'm also using AI. Y'all can check out my profile, my channel, Prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And that's my real voice too, by the way. When y'all hear me rap, that's my own pen game and my own voice. It just gives me my own studio to put everything together. I'm sitting here staring at my vinyl player right now. I barely even use it. Man, look, you better go ahead and use it. And also, we're going to be talking about 50's Cent's statement about, you ain't supposed to be, the whole, this is why I get mad. I love hip-hop. I love it to my passion, my core. But this is another thing. See, I know them motherfuckers back in the 80s didn't think that this was not going to make it out the underground. I know this. I know Grandmaster Caz, I know Melly Mel, and all the rest of them didn't think that this was going to be the boroughs of the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, you know what I'm saying, upstate Manhattan. Upper Manhattan, you know. They expect this to explode in places like Chicago, Miami, Atlanta, Texas, you know, LA, throughout the entire globe. They handicap themselves as being young, aggressive individuals, including the women. Shout out to Roxanne Shante, MC Light. When it comes to this music thing called hip hop, I give the four fathers and the four, I guess you could say, mothers of this culture thing, they props. I know they was young. I know they was in their middle teens, and some probably their middle 20s. They probably didn't think that they could go ahead and convince the whole industry and crowd that this is a new genre of music that we got to cherish, and we got to go ahead and gatekeep and let our artists flourish into their old age. We talk about how we got the Rolling Stones, the Eagles of the rock music genre that still sell out shows, even gain new success with a new crowd of people with no problem. Yet, and I know our legends is really going out bad. I seen Smokey Robinson on Twitter. Gladys Knight. Oh my God, man. They got poor Gladys Knight up there singing. She can't remember her own lyrics, man. And speaking of another rapper that's doing the same thing, hey, Lil Wayne, I need you to go ahead and lay off the drugs and all that stuff for a while, bro. Yeah, that's one of my peers and one of my favorite artists of all time. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not saying you should quit. I'm not saying you should go ahead because you still got the millions punchlines and all that, but bro, yeah, it's about that time to probably get a second opinion on things. Don't just go and punch in this. I know you're a punch in master, but no, I think you need to get a second opinion before you go in that booth and punch the bars and pause. I get it, but yeah, we got AZ, Nas, Ghostface Killer. They Method Man. Everybody's still dropping classes out, and people want to go ahead and say, I love 52. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Curtis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 50 though. But damn, 50. I know that you want to leave the rap game alone and go ahead into the straight TV show and movie industry. But dang, bro, you ain't had to say like you won't expect these. I mean, hey, we got Ron Isley that could literally drop a hit right now. He's 85. Yeah, damn, Ron Isley. But Ron Isley, look, he already said he was gonna probably pass away on stage already. He already said that, and that's dedication to the game. I know it's kind of embarrassing for some of our legends go out the way they do. Some of them might be having some money woes, and others are just doing it for the love of the game. Ron Isley doing it for the love of the game, and I can't knock it. If I get blessed to go ahead and have a platform, either to rap or be a comedian, I'll probably do it till I drop on stage, old age or not. Period. And let's go ahead and get into let's go ahead and talk about first of all, I know some of you people probably been on the web or TikTok, Instagram. I wasn't too familiar with this particular show. They kind of ruined all the comic book movies and shows for me after they canceled Luke Cage on Netflix about 7 years ago, which was actually pretty good. And speaking of Luke Cage, R.I.P. Ronald Cephas that played Uncle Ice and Paid in Full many years ago. You know, shout out to him. He was in that show. One of my favorite actors. He had passed away a few years ago, or was it a couple of years ago, something like that. But he has basically left a good blessing here on earth for us to go ahead and feast our eyes upon. But it's kind of messed up that I'm looking at, and I got to criticize not for the work of art that he had laid down here for us to bestow our eyes upon, but the actual role and how the character that she had. I mean, it's no knock on her role. As you know, as athletes, sometimes you don't know until you get the script. I get it. But damn, they really pushing a damn agenda out here on black boys, and it's getting sickening. They pushing an agenda on black men, and it's getting sickening. But they know how to disguise this shit with the perfect honeypot, like right here, her right here. Jon Stewart's mom.
Nigga, where your mom at, nigga?
That's how I'm looking at it.
Hey, nigga, where your...
If you're not aware, there's a particular show called the Lanterns or something like that, and this piece of work of art. Her last name is Cephas Jones, just like her daddy, but I forgot her first name. But yeah, shawty bad. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but she they got her acting crazy though. They got her acting crazy though.
Why is John's mother getting in better and better shape? No one realizes she's John's mother getting in better and better.
God damn. I wish the words was not right here blocking this particular hold on, let me go and bring myself to a proper view. I want to get a more proper view. Let me get a more proper view. There we go. There we go. 3 derrieres on screen for y'all personal view. You're welcome. Y'all welcome. But yeah, everybody been making a lot of noise about Jon Stewart's mom and Lanterns, played by. Hold on, let's. I ain't gonna embarrass myself. What's this woman's name? What's her name? Jasmine Cephas Jones. Jasmine Cephas Jones. Yeah, this is gonna be our baddie of the week right here. You know what I'm saying?
Shape. No one realizes she stole the money meant for John's training. Don't forget that the Guardians gave John's mother a diamond, and all that money was supposed to go toward buying equipment for
Let's start over.
John's.
Let's start over.
That the getting in better and better shape. No one realizes she stole the money meant for John's training. Don't forget that the Guardians gave John's mother a diamond, and all that money was supposed to go toward buying equipment for John's training. Notably, John has always used apples as his training props, and since John's father was a soldier, it's perfectly normal for the family to own a hunting rifle. No extra purchase needed. Clearly, over a decade of apple-based training wouldn't cost much money at all. So I suspect John's mother embezzled the funds, which is exactly why she pushes John so relentlessly in training. She wants to squeeze more diamonds out of the Guardians. The most direct evidence is that John's mother initially dressed very plainly and had a flat figure, looking like an ordinary housewife worn down by family chores. But once she receives the diamond and starts setting John's training tasks, her clothes become increasingly lavish. She wears sharply tailored suits and trousers, looking like a corporate executive, and her hips grow fuller as well, as if she's had some kind of cosmetic filler.
I don't think that's cosmetic, Mr. Narrator. Man, I think that's all homegrown. BBL could never salute to the contract in the chat. I had checked out your latest stream. I forgot. I'm gonna put it on my community post. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Yeah.
Keep in mind that John's family isn't wealthy enough to afford such styling expenses. They even kick John out of the house when he's lying around to save on electricity. Clearly, all this spending comes from a special source, and the only extra income John's family has received over the years is from the Guardian. John's mother has plainly stolen the money meant for John's training, which is why she's getting more and more beautiful. This also explains why she keeps forcing John to become a Green Lantern.
And that's one audience theory about why Jon Stewart's mom in this show is so damn fine with her bad self. Yes, she is. One more time, let's look at her.
Nigga, where your mom at? Nigga.
Yeah, where your mom at, nigga?
Where your mom at, nigga? Nigga, where your mom at, nigga? Yeah, nigga, where your mom?
All right, let's go ahead and just go ahead and move on. I did say that Mary J. Blige was using Suno, right?
So Suno is a tool that makes what you hear.
Hey guys, your voice.
Now they lean when you walk by. Like they know your name. Pretty flowers, pretty flowers.
It's crazy.
You like it?
That's dope. I just process because I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Yeah.
So I like to learn what you're talking about.
No, I get it.
Now it's like, okay, this is pretty dope.
And yo, one thing about AI to me, Queen, I felt like it wasn't no soul in it, but like Suno, the vocals is insane. Like the runs and the riffs.
We can play with it more and learn more of everything else going
For
on.
sure.
It's pretty dope. Congratulations to y'all.
Collective. This is amazing.
So Suno is a tool that makes what you hear.
Auntie Mary for Suno, Rick Rubin for Cauchy, Raekwon for Palantir. Am I the only one that clearly sees these campaigns as just loser shit from CEOs finally buying the cosigns they wish they had from niggas when they was kids? Because obviously it ain't because these folks was putting in pain with the underground. Like, I respect it if it was a real nigga like Jay Versace or Kalela. Hell, Concrete Boys for Cloud would get me a little spook. But Mary J, the legendary vocalist / writer co-signing I can't believe is not gospel. I promise you, pushing culture forward and innovation is not on these folks' main concerns anymore. It pains to me how artificial and quick this bubble really is, because we can't even get actual testimonies yet. So we got to get endorsement from motherfuckers that don't even make sense. No shade, but I just saw Jazzy Faye say that Mary told him she had never been in the studio for a whole song process until they made Just Fine. That was in 07. What good producer is going to take that testimony to heart? I really think these high art slop strategies may end up backfiring because they're already so behind in the culture war shit that they're just buying wins. Them graduation speeches and data center protests is evidence enough of that. Pitch tech that was best served as assistance in data entry and in corporate as the last frontier of all things within our economy. And like, these are the results. So am I going to diss the old heads like a Dr. Dre for saying this is the future when they clearly just at a point of their career where they're maintaining? Not publicly, but we should discuss what's the under on Rick Rubin's ass getting arthritis this year. Let's reduce that. Auntie Mary for Suno, Rick Rubin for Cauchy, Raekwon for Palantir.
Now they lean when you walk by, like they know your name.
If you threw that some beats under there,
be honest, we gonna do it.
Hold on. That was another what's the name? Hold on. Yeah, see, let's go ahead and look at damn, hold on. Damn, Mary. What could have been, Mary? You was that fucking fine. You let KC drive you crazy out your mind. You know, still got a body. I ain't gonna lie. I'll go ahead and look at let me go ahead. Hold on. What's this?
Mary Jane Blige.
No, that's some what's the name shit. Let's go see what Dr. Dre has to say about AI music.
So Dr. Dre sat down with Variety and they asked him of his thoughts on using AI to make music. And he said, I think the only people that see it as a threat are the people who have trouble creating. It's a new tool for creativity. Some people are afraid of learning new things. Now, I want to know, who is in charge of the script? Is it you, Suno AI? Is it you, Timbaland? Who is in charge of the script? Y'all all keep saying the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over again. Like y'all reading from a teleprompter when y'all answering this damn question.
Bingo. It's getting creepy out here. I get it. At first, you know, it was crazy when AI music first came on the scene a couple of years ago, and everybody was saying, "Oh, it's trash. It's not going anywhere. It sounds too computery." Now, with some of even my own music, I was just using the little thing play around. Then once I could add my voice and put my original pen game and stuff, now it can help out artists like Benny Siegel. If y'all remember what about Hip Hop Unlocks, I had discussed how, you know, when Benny Siegel lost his voice, you know, it sounded the same, but he didn't want to come back out. But now he can actually take what his old voices and add his own new lyrics to the modern day and basically have his old voice back. Now we here. And before I continue any further, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Kwame Kaju. Salute to you for the $10 on the Cash App. And don't let that brother be alone. He might be here for a while. And let me go ahead and pay the $10 one.
Hey, fuck me like you want me. Put them thongs back.
And don't let the brother be alone. Shit. Let's continue.
Maybe people who are having trouble creating are trying to figure out how to do it organically and not utilize AI. Stop with trying to normalize AI in music and arts, bro. Stop. Don't try to talk down on everybody else who's trying to do it the old-fashioned way, like normal people. Stop trying to push AI on us so aggressively. We not fucking with it. We not jacking it. No funny shit. Tiger thought he's gonna get off.
I hate to tell this young man. I hate to tell this young man about so-called jacking. Okay. See, a lot of these youngins don't understand the original basis of hip hop. You know, a lot of songs that we love and grew up on, even in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s. Young people, I hate to tell you this, but you know, a lot of them beats that y'all like to listen to from hip hop producers such as myself, DJ Premier, Hit Boy, or anybody else like Ye or anybody else in the world, we have to sample for the culture of hip hop. Y'all do know that we have to sample music, right? You do know the sampler back in the 80s, it was as great and innovative of a tool it was. It basically hindered a lot of artists who were sampling other people's music, some of them without their knowing, without their clearance, who eventually find out they would have to pay a heavy ransom, a very hefty, the record label and the artist and the producer will have to pay a very hefty ransom for using other people's music that they created using real instruments. I know, especially with rap and hip hop. I love the beats too, especially Mob Beats, Shook One's Part 2. That's one of the greatest hip hop beats of all time. Even Havoc had to sample another person's vinyl written material to create another original form of material. Still original material. That's the thing about the beauty about art. The thing about art, if you're gonna do it right, you gotta steal, and that literally coming from an artist. Good artists create, great artists steal. I know it's a double-edged sword, but that's how it is. So with AI music, it's getting to the point that you could put in a few prompts if you know how to work it right. Pause. With the prompts, if you know how to word it right and put in the right type of words, you can actually create something more creative than you can imagine on your own. It might come out even better and still be yours. It's just a new tool is getting you there. But let's continue.
I used AI on the new album, Starfish. That shit was trash. That album sucked. And I don't even hate Tiger the way some people hate Tiger. You feel me? Actually, I should, because when he had that side note, remember when he dropped Last Kings? You feel me? The hat with the pharaoh on it and shit. The Last Kings on it. I bought that hat when I was a teenager. I did not have a lot of money. Stacked my fucking chips and ordered that hat online, and my hat never came. Matter of fact, Tiger, you owe me money. But yeah, who's in charge of the damn script? I got sidetracked. Who's in charge of the script? Y'all all keep saying the same thing. Switch it up. Switch it up. Nobody try to hear no Dr. Dre AI beats.
I don't know. I don't
Nobody
know.
trying to hear that shit.
I don't know, bro. Hey.
Stop trying to normalize this. Like we the ones that no, we don't like it. We don't. How do you feel about this? Let them know how much you hate AI music in the comments, man. Till next time. I'm out of here. Hit that like button, follow button. Join the Discord, follow me on Instagram.
I hate to say it, bro. That was a lot of rock artists, pop artists back in the late 80s, early 90s that was mad at the hip hop artists of that era for stealing their music and ended up paying for it. You know, they had to pay royalties and publishing to these artists. You know, groups like De La Soul and others, you know, like Biz Markie. Yeah, that's the reason why even now, if you're gonna sample, you gotta be very either use TrackLib, go to the artist if you cool with the artist or the record label, get clearance and the publishing, get that cleared before you even try to use that sample at all. It will cut all the BS out the game, and everybody get paid for creativity, and you'll get kickback to the original artist. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Stubblefield for creating fucking drummer. That's Clash Stubblefield. The funky drummer is one of the most used sample of drum lines in history. Then we owe that man for creating this thing called hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Mr. Stubblefield. Either you're going to get involved or you're going to get left behind. That's the only thing I'm saying about AI. It's here right now. It is going to either continue to get better or it's going to be a bubble and burst. But it's here. So make peace with it. You can go ahead and continue to do the organic way, which I prefer. You know, still get your organic creativity on, but the game is the game. And that's how people is going to move with the game. Let's go and get some more. Let's go and get some more. Give me some more.
Dr. Dre is like the most influential producer in hip hop. He's not the person that's like, you know, gonna suffer the most from AI. So like, was I disappointed in the comments? Yeah, but I'm not necessarily surprised that someone like Dr. Dre feels the way he does about AI either.
My real issue is before this, he said, I don't see it as a threat. I think the only people that see it as a threat are the people who have trouble creating. This to me is a cop-out argument. This is very disingenuous, and this is unnecessary because the people defending AI always feel the need to look down on those that don't. Like, oh, the future is now. You're going to get left behind. You don't want to embrace the times. You're not creative enough. You're not good enough to use AI. Like, and to me, that is just ridiculous.
If AI is not going to help him drop Detox, then like, I don't know, Dre, what are you talking about? But like at the same time, I just like, again, he's a billionaire. I feel like he's probably has some sort of agenda to push. Sorry, I may be wrong about that. And allegedly, whatever else I got to add to that. I think like the thing with AI is that it will always have a ceiling to it, as like unless it's being fed more stuff from humans. And I think humans will have to continue creating in order to feed AI. I really hope AI is not like the end all be all of our society, of music, of anything. But it's clearly something that a lot of people are embracing. Dr. Dre is like the most influential producer.
Yeah, people are embracing it. Hey, I'm not. I wish I had the actual interview when he said that shit. But yeah, we here. We are here. All right, let's go ahead and look at what 50 had to say about these old rappers real quick. But first, you know what I'm saying? We almost at the hour mark, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask y'all a question real quick.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to choose to donate, you can sock it to my pocket at Cash App, $MISTRO070. And you can hit my email if you want to go ahead and support the content.
Yep. So, what else do I got? What else? Oh, yeah, I said 50 Cent real quick. So, and shout out to 50 Cent, you know, shout out to Curtis. It's a reasoning and why he probably said this. Maybe he won't really going after, you know, like has been old rappers, but you know, it's still though, if you got that sting, I get it though. We got this whole tenured citizen thing going on, in which I had to go ahead and kick and take some of my words away. I had to really look at this from a different lens. How are we going to supposedly? They say that us is really Gen X and millennial men out here. You know, that's what they really talking about. You boomer niggas is ain't that many y'all probably really out here in motion doing really no stepping. But the ones that is y'all trying to go ahead and keep up with the Joneses still in y'all old elderly age. So this is primarily a Gen X and millennial man's type of world right now, and in which they want to go ahead and shame us for. They want to go ahead and tell us how to dress, how to do things, how to actually move in society, in which one generation, Gen X, was anti-establishment and counterculture, just like their predecessor, the boomers, but they was calling out their BS too. So you got a counterculture go against a counterculture that's in a new counterculture that's trying to become a culture. You're trying to tell these men to stop dressing like teenagers, but ironically, the teenagers are trying to dress like the dudes that they look up to from the 80s and the 90s and early 2000s, and which is the 40 and 50-year-old men of today and early 60-year-old men of today. You'll tell me don't wear a Adidas tracksuit with a Kango and with my Cuban gold Cuban link rope chain, Miami link, because you see I'll be trying to dress like the young folks, but ironically I'm trying to go ahead and dress like one of my role models, my LL Cool J, who's knocking on 60. Yeah, y'all. I mean, suits is one thing. I mean, we get it. Yeah, we can still rock suits. We got to have, but y'all really don't like niggas wearing suits. Y'all really don't want to have niggas like class, and that's another thing. Class was really an afterthought in the 80s. I get it. I know the bourgeoisie got their own problems. They ain't nobody to look up to. I get that, but class, dignity, some type of decorum went out the window once crack and urban crime came in around 85. You know, the year Back to the Future. You know what I'm saying? They want us men today to walk around in a 3-piece suit all day, every day, despite the fact we won't even. I mean, what's the whole point? I know professionalism at some type of jobs you got to still wear suits, but come on, like really. I know majority of the billionaires today don't wear no suits, and people talking about they wear t-shirt. No. That's a different argument for a different time and place. That little plane, don't watch Successions. It'll piss you off. You'll see like all these so-called billionaires walking around with just a plain jacket, plain hat, no logos, no labels. That whole entire outfit will cost about like $10,000. You can't afford that, and you won't never know the label to that until it becomes yesterday's news. Trust me, I've seen it. Work at the hotels, you'll see that type of crowd. We won't even know it. But let me continue. Let's go ahead and bring 50 up to the stage real quick and see what he got to say.
Hip hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60. You can still do your shit. Like you can still sing, and that's love music. It don't never.
But you've never felt like you still have one more album in you.
No, I still got love for music. I'm never gonna lose that. Like I'm always want to do something, and those are like entries. Look, it's me putting a little piece or tab something in there for them here. That I still do it. That I still got it.
But you ain't giving us. I
don't need it.
I'm energized, women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking about moves. That's right when she got close.
How y'all feel about that in the chat? Do y'all agree with 50? Y'all can put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree. Y'all can put a 2 in the chat if y'all disagree. Or I'm gonna give y'all a third option. You be like, man, not sure. Tell you the truth, I'm not sure. And and no, I'm not trying to ish on the new rappers songs of today. I'm not a hater. I know music evolves. I actually enjoy all genres and flavors of music, by the way, not just hip hop. I just got more love and passion for hip hop because it could accomplish all genres of music into one if you do it right. But since everybody want to follow the same wave and we can't have the golden era of everybody having their own sound and different rhythms and cadences no more, we gonna go with the whole cookie cutter Motown method. Okay. Some are real good. Some of you new rappers today can't name you all back, but some of y'all are real good, real talented. But the rest of y'all trash. I ain't gonna lie. Male and female, I don't discriminate. Trash. Some of these old rappers, in their 30s, 40s, even some of the early in the mid 50s, 50, they dropping gems. Like Nas, AZ, Ghostface. There's some others that dropped some new gems on this year alone. Flexing on the mic from a different point of view, a more grown man era. I mean, y'all did get the so-called rap gang from the PIMP and the Hustlers and the Gamblers when they used to parlay in the bars and whatnot. So what's different? It just evolved. Y'all just took the block. Remember, hip hop started on a block party with a turntable. The DJ was the main attraction. The MC was a secondary part, which evolved into the rapper and the DJ. You can rock the crowd at any age, as long as you got a good story to tell. But let's hear some from people.
I was at dinner last week, and my uncle was a big 50 Cent fan. He had asked me, he's like, do you think 50 is the one who started all this numbers talk? And I was like, I don't think he necessarily started it, but he did spam it way more than anybody. And
it was Jigga. It was Jigga. Hell, I can't even say it was Jigga. Hell, I could go far as back on Easy E was talking about niggas not doing nothing. That's an old interview they said with Easy E, what Dash used to call up to the radio station, and you know, this when that Death Row and Ruthless Records beef was going on, and they say Dash used to call up there, you know, saying him Easy used to go back and forth or whatnot, and Dash had said that, you know, the Dog Pound had just sold 1 million records. And Easy E said, but my nigga, do you got $1 million? And Dash never answered that question. But I don't think he never called back up there with he never answered that question. But he got the bread down, he got Death Row down, so. That's different. But let's go. But it was probably Bailey Jigga though. It was Jigga. He started bringing up the numbers. Like you gotta be basically do numbers and basically flex on the mic. But a lot of people just want to do numbers and don't want to go ahead and step up their MC game no more. So it is only about numbers now. It's only about numbers. It ain't about the craft no more. But let's go.
Kind of like the face of talking numbers, and which I understand him doing. When you got something in your favor, you're gonna use it for arguments. When you're arguing about a subjective thing, use the objective stats that benefit you, and when you don't have, they'll probably shift somewhere else. He did also mention to me, he's like, yeah, that probably bit him in the ass. I was like, huh. Then fast forward to the verses, and afterwards he gets asked about doing another album. He had mentioned like niggas don't even be supporting it. Then he kind of shifts to saying old niggas shouldn't even be at the forefront. I just hate that narrative. I don't like the ageism shit in rap, especially now, because I mentioned this to my uncle. There are more older rappers thriving than ever before. Now, if he's just not interested, which I don't believe, I think he still has that creative thing. If he still has support like he did back then, he would drop new music. But he knows that once he drops, he's gonna have to eat them words of this bullying he did to niggas over so many years, bringing up numbers, especially from niggas like Ross, Ja. Obviously, they can't wait to bring that shit up. It just is a shame because I think he has a lot left to give on a creative aspect, and he's just scared of getting cyberbullied by it. That shit's just hella lame. Also, like, look at niggas who are thriving. Their like Future is in his 40s. Drake, Kendrick Cole, they're all entering their 40s. The Clips just had a massive project last year. I get it. They're not like going diamond or no shit like that, but I think they did 100K first week. That's pretty fucking impressive.
And Malice got a Grammy at 54 years old. See what I mean? I mean, I know everybody's I know everybody feels some type of way because I know it's going to be a crazy moment. Even now, they've been trying to extend the music of the 50s and 60s and the 70s. They've been real nitpicking music from the 80s. When you go into your supermarkets, even though they don't have these things called malls no more, when you go into your hotels and everything, they've been trying to be real selective because they know we in modern times and the crowd is getting, you know what I'm saying, up in age. So now they understand they can't use that old elevated music no more. They can't use that old 1950s and 60s do-wop bull crap. We're gonna be hearing back that thing up in a grocery store, very heavily edited. We already here, bro. I mean, Sign of the times. You're gonna see EPMD hopefully still together, rapping in hell. They already on late 50s, almost on 60 years old. They're gonna be in their 70s, hopefully still touring, bro. Come on, stop playing with me.
To me, and they're in their 50s. Eminem is still thriving, and he's older than 50. I know he kind of sent shots saying niggas shouldn't be approaching 60. He's just talking about Jay-Z, but it's like, my nigga, your big homie Eminem is still as active as ever. I don't understand this logic. If you're not interested, at least like Andre 3000, he himself is not creatively there to where he said he just doesn't know what to rap about. This nigga 50 is just doing the age shaming shit that was hella prevalent in the 2000s. Thought we made it out of that shit, but now he's still perpetuating this goofiness, bro. We need more old rappers thriving. Busta Rhymes about to do a project with Jay Dilla. See, I got a platinum song this year and a critically acclaimed album, at least from what I'm hearing from people. So I'm gonna check that shit out too. I was at dinner last week, and my uncle was a big 50 Cent fan. He had
T.I. Yeah, just dropped the so-called classic album. You know, what else?
See, look, hip hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60. Fuck that, man. You can still do your shit. Like you still.
This is a clear shot at Jay-Z.
If I don't look, if it doesn't sell, you keep it to your motherfucking self, right? Motherfucker tell you this was a personal album. I made this for this and that. And why do I hear it, bitch?
Yo, because sometimes you need to share that with the world. The world needs to go through that with you.
But this is my only thing about this take, saying that rappers can't rap at 60 and rappers should be trying to be the best at 60. Why does age only apply to hip hop? Like, nigga, we done seen Metallica go on tour. All them niggas is pushing 65. Van Halen could drop an album today. Damn near everybody in that group is 80. When it comes to rock and roll, country, metal, any kind of other genre, age is never a thing. But why is it wrong for a rapper to be rapping at 60? I don't get it. I don't understand why age plays a factor when it comes to hip hop music.
See, look, hip hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest in nothing at 60.
Mm-hmm. So boom, 50 Cent.
Oh no, man, you got all that music. No.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be in the way. See, look, hip hop culture is connected to youth culture. You are not supposed to be the hottest.
That you'll see happen, and then 50 will be like,
No. Anybody else? Anybody else? But yeah, I just disagree. I feel like if you're an artist, you want to remain an artist, keep on doing what you are. But let's go ahead into the so-called main event. Let's go with MO3 first. Let's go to the trial real quick.
He was kind of excited, so I'm like, what money you talking about? Like, he was like, oh, you don't know, do you? Hell nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He was like, I was the one did that work on that rap on the freeway. I'm like, how the hell, how you do that on the freeway? Then that's when he broke down and told me that he had pulled up on side of him or whatever, rolled down the window, shot the gun at the car. So that's when the car stopped, and then Buddy hopped out. So when he hopped out, he already figured that he had him, so he jumped out, fired a couple shots at him. So Buddy took out running, chased him down, fired some more shots. He was like, when he shot him, he knew he was like, when he fired a couple more shots, he looked like he shot him in the ass or something. That's when Buddy fell. He stood over, shot him some more, and got away. It sounded like, he killed him. To me, that's what it sounded like. Okay. He was kind of excited, so I'm like.
They was kind of excited. Damn.
This man that is on your screen grew up as cousins and best friends to Kewon White, the man that is responsible for the death of MO3. Now, he done caught a drug case and a gun case, right? He's facing conspiracy charges, and he's willing to come into court, testify against Kewon White to tell the judge and jury everything that Kewon White told him after executing MO3 in hopes of receiving a reduced sentence, man. Can't make this stuff up. Check this out.
Mr. Bradley, I want to be very clear to this jury. You are not receiving any benefit from the state of Texas to be here today. Is that correct?
Correct.
In fact, you have not received any benefit from the U.S. Attorney's Office to be here today. Is that correct?
Correct.
What is your understanding of what potentially could happen based off of your testimony here today?
As long as I'm truthful and honest with the court today, they could put in a recommendation that I can get a sentence reduction.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So you said they can put in a recommendation. Who is that?
The government. I can use her name?
No, don't use her name.
Okay.
But when you say the government, a assistant United States attorney, is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Because there.
Again, when I tell you that criminals are dumb, I stand on that shit. They are dumb. Do I need to say more? I'm just gonna have to press play. I'm also have to go to the grown man's room and I'll be right back. So I'll run this right back a little bit, but I'm gonna press play. You know,
Federal agencies and state agencies. Is that your understanding?
Right.
All right. And your charges are federal charges. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so when you're saying the person could put in a recommendation, you understand that that still may not go the way you want it to. Is that fair?
Yes.
But you are hoping that it does go well for you.
Yes.
What else are you hoping? I want you to be honest with the people. What are you hoping for?
I hope I can go home and get to my family.
Okay.
There is no loyalty in the streets. This dude just confessed on the stand that he's willing to throw his best friend under the bus because he done caught a charge. He don't want to take the ride. He don't want to take the responsibility. So listen, I got some info for y'all. Maybe y'all can cut me a deal. I'm going to tell on him. He's facing capital murder. I got some information so that I can try to get home to my family. The definition of self-preservation right here at its finest, right here in front of y'all guys, man. Listen, there is no loyalty in the streets. None. This dude is in court telling everything, bro, where they sold drugs at, what they did. He's pointing out Yella Beezy. He's pointing out Trap Boy Freddy. He's pointing out other people that's involved in the case. And then he confesses to this man that is on your screen. Responsibility. So
my family.
Okay.
There is no loyalty in the streets. This dude just confessed on the stand that he's willing to throw his best friend under the bus because he done caught a charge. He don't want to take the ride. He don't want to take the responsibility. So listen, I got some info for y'all. Maybe y'all can cut me a deal. I'm going to tell on him. He's facing capital murder. I got some information so that I can try to get home to my family. The definition of self-preservation right here at its finest, right here in front of y'all guys.
Yep. Self-preservation is the first law of nature, I swear. You know, yeah. Ones that you call your so-called friends will do you the dirtiest, I swear. I mean, hell, even your so-called cuddy buddy, your little smash friend, your little situation shit. Yeah, y'all ain't never learned from Samson in the Bible, huh? Y'all never keep y'all head on a swivel out there with this strange woman. It's bad enough you gotta worry about these niggas. That's a gift. Y'all real bold down there in the state of Texas. Y'all know y'all got the capital. What's the name? Y'all still send shit up. Damn. Y'all got capital murder. No, y'all gonna get caught. No, y'all gonna get that needle. No, y'all probably gonna get that gas shangle. No, y'all about to get that electric chair. Y'all still be like, man, the life of being a gangster crash out is just so I gotta do it, man. It's just so exciting, man. I just gotta crash out. You know what I'm saying? So they could know I was a real one. It just boggled my mind, bro. But it gets better. It gets better. Hold on.
Listen, there is no loyalty in the streets. None. This dude is in court telling everything, bro, where they sold drugs,
everything,
what they did. He's pointing out Yella Beezy. He's pointing out Trap Boy Fred.
He making us bald niggas with beards look bad. I ain't as big as him, you know what I'm saying? He a little on the big side, I'm a little cocky, stocky type of dude, But still, this nigga, he making us bald head bearded niggas look bad. Just telling it all. I know you supposed to do the time when you do the crime, but damn.
He's pointing out other people that's involved in the case, and then he confesses to everything that Kewon White told him what happened between him and MO3 on the highway, broad daylight, that fateful day that MO3 lost his life, man. Check this out.
Did you, as soon as he said that, did your mind go to November 11th with Mo3?
That's the only rapper I know that done got killed on the freeway.
Okay. And so you said that the defendant then began to explain kind of in detail what happened. Is that right?
Correct.
And so the first part, he kind of told you how it started, how the shooting started. Is that correct?
Correct.
Tell him.
And what did he say as far as how the shooting started?
He just told me he rolled down the window and fired a couple shots at the car. And then made the car slow down, then eventually stop. And once the car stopped, he knew he had him. So when Buddy went around to the other side of the car, he fired a couple more shots at him and made him take off running. Then after that, he chased him down, he shot him. He said when he shot him, he think he shot him in the ass or something. That's when he fell, stood up, shot him, and got away.
Okay. And so as it related to the money portion, did he indicate that he was waiting on payment to get his money?
Yes.
And trying to get his money for the work that he had done.
Correct.
And when we're talking,
Man, whoa. You mean to tell me, again, criminals are dumb. You mean to tell me that you did a so-called job without first at least get half the money or something like that? Or at least three-fourths of the damn money? Anything can go wrong with a so-called job. I'm not surprised. I'm just like more like halfway more like shocked that y'all do all this stuff for the thrill and excitement, but don't even want to get paid for it, and don't even try to be smart about getting paid for it after the fact. What I gotta say to that? What I gotta say to that? What I gotta say to that? Y'all really out here that dumb.
Motherfucking right. Fuck niggas.
Yep. That is crazy though. That's real crazy though. You ain't even hardly get paid for that.
About work would be the murder of Melvin MO3.
Correct.
And what did he say he was going to do with his money when he, after he received his money?
He didn't really say. He just told me on the part I remember him saying is he was gonna get him another gun.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, another gun. Dang.
And at that point, did you all continue to have any conversations as it related to where the payment was coming from or who the payment was coming from?
After that, the only thing I remember is he had mentioned that he had to reach out to Bodega and tell Bodega to spread the word that if he didn't get his money, then one of them niggas gonna be next.
Okay. Whoa. And who did you understand Kewon to be referring to?
I'm going to object to the speculation of that.
I'm asking who he believed.
If you know, you answer. If you don't know.
I don't know exactly who he was talking about, but I mean,
I'm going to object, Your Honor. He said he does not know who he was talking about.
This is why the streets is dead and you got to just find something legal to do. Think about this, man. You in the streets doing wild stuff like Kewon White. You a body man. You got this guy over here who knows Kewon White. He hustling on the other side of town or whatever he was doing, right? He gets busted. He gets caught. Kewon White then ran his mouth to this dude. And now this dude catches a case. And now he's like, hey, man, I got some information for y'all. I want to get a reduced sentence if I give you who actually did the deed, even though Kewon White is already caught, but he's giving them a little more information and a little more details and Kewon White's psyche around the situation, man. Listen, this right here is a perfect example of how you cannot do dirt in the street and get away with it. You know why?
Yep, because the streets is always talking, the streets is always watching, and now the what's the name? You got the eye in the sky, and you got the ones on the street corners. You gotta be a stupid MF for trying to do what's the name out in the open 2026. It's over with. It's over with.
Because being in the streets, it's a people.
Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Game. You got to be around people. You got to be involved with people. You know, if you executing people, somebody gonna pay you. He just said this other dude, Bodega, you know, he better give me my money, or he said Kewon said he gonna go get somebody. Now it is he say, she say, but still, this dude got some information that other people don't got. So this goes to show that if you a hustler, you got to deal with people. Somebody know your business. Somebody get caught, they're going to throw you under the bus, man. Listen, this right here is case closed. Kewon White is one of the idiots of the year, especially for confessing to executing MO3 to somebody who won't even involved. These guys today, they want clout for what they're doing. They don't even know how to keep silent. So like I said, he told on himself, and now his best friend, his homie that he grew up with, play cousin or whoever, this dude right here is telling just to get a reduced sentence, man. Listen, the streets is dead. Find something legal to do. That's my message for the day. I'm out. This man.
Yeah, go ahead and make some AI music, put it on SoundCloud or put on YouTube. Start an AI business. I don't know y'all, but yeah, it's pretty much cooked out here. And speaking of Mo3's killer, this how he got caught.
Wait a minute. So Mo3 killer got caught because he didn't change his drawers?
boy. Wait a minute.
Yep.
So MO3 killer
He got caught because he didn't change his damn drawers.
First, I want you to look at this video. The day before the murder, the FBI testified about home surveillance video showing a man with a rifle and wearing blue underwear. The day of the murder, the same man returns to the home with a rifle with the same color underwear.
So can I call him a dirty hitter? A filthy killer? Dirty brown scoundrel? What say y'all in the shout, man? Like, for real, though. This nigga out here, you know, I know, you know, that's a hell of a way to go. You got killed by a dirty-ass nigga that wore the same damn drawers for 3 days in a row. That's disrespectful as hell, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's disrespectful as fuck.
This is a sick Negro.
Nothing's personal. What the fuck is life if it's not personal?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
I'm for real though. Like, damn. Well, let me ask that question one more again. Damn.
Thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Blue underwear. The day of the murder, the same man returns to the home with a rifle with the same color underwear and then goes to burn some items in the backyard. The murder of Melvin Noble, also known as MO3, you see on this dash camera video, the shooter had light colored underwear, possibly blue. First, I want you to look at this.
Yeah, y'all love to go ahead and sag y'all pants, right? Y'all love to go ahead and sag y'all pants, right? Right. Right.
Now nigga that done shot me. Point blank period. I don't give a fuck. That just me. To each his own, him with buddy with how he live his life. But me, I don't let shit make it like that. I ain't now nigga, you not finna come and try to say I'm the nigga that shot you and think you finna walk away. I'm gonna get my lick back. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no walking away. Shit, we two different niggas. I ain't fuck that.
Glad I always get
ain't
on
no
the talk.
shaking my hand. That's too far gone. Once guns get involved, see, if you would have shot at me, I can get past that because you ain't hit me. Or if I shot at you, I can get past. Like when it's gun, like when niggas actually getting hit from this shit, ain't none of that. You can stay where you at. Like make sure we don't cross paths. It is what it is. Before me seeing or me knowing a nigga, nah, ain't nothing like that going on.
Do you want to talk about hitters? If I say that, I got a price tag on a nigga head. I swear to God, they gon' this pussy.
Was November of 2020. And a debate in the case is whether rap lyrics can be used as evidence. Fox 4's Lori Brown live with the story. Lori.
Heather, today, attorneys for the accused hitmen and prosecutors argued if the gunman should stand trial first or the rapper accused of hiring him. Here is the backstory. Dallas rapper Yella Beezy, whose real name is Marquise Conway, is accused of hiring Kewon White to shoot his rap rival MO3, whose real name is Melvin Noble. Prosecutors say the two rappers had a long-standing feud that Conway also wrote about in his lyrics. White, the alleged hitman, was arrested in December 2020 and is serving an 8-year, 9-month federal prison sentence on firearm charges related to the incident. The judge ruled today that White will still stand trial first, but his defense attorneys argued the man accused of hiring him should be the first on trial.
Mr. Conway's attorneys have absolutely no duty to disclose anything to the state about what their defense is or anything to any of the other co-defendant attorneys about what their defense may be. And it may be that the only way that we can discover that there is some alternative theory, that there is some other evidence that exists that would benefit our client in his defense is through that trial. It's through Mr. Conway's trial.
We are asking the court to do what's right, not only by the criminal justice system, but by the family, and let this community hear this case of a man who is alleged of shooting and killing Melvin Noble on I-35 and is also charged with aggravated assault for shooting a neurosurgeon in the head that day on the freeway.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He shot a neurosurgeon in the head also. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and y'all, again, state of Texas, death penalty. It's guaranteed now. Damn, that nigga cool. Let's continue, and we're gonna see how it all fell down.
White's attorney argued that there could be bank statements and other financial records that could come out at Conway's trial, and not knowing about those documents puts their client at a disadvantage. Prosecutors argued that with White in custody since 2020, his counsel has had plenty of time to seek out those documents on their own. The judge plans to make a decision about whether or not rap lyrics are admissible at a later time. The judge asked attorneys to make sure that all three defendants are ready to stand trial August 24th in case a plea deal ends up changing the schedule.
8 witnesses, the medical examiner testified that MO3 had 13 rifle wounds, but the prosecutor's key witnesses today were 2 women who were talking about the moments and what they heard and saw on I-35 back in 2020. First, let's set the scene of how we got here. Prosecutors claim Dallas rapper Marquise Conway, whose rap name is Yella Beezy, paid Kewon White to kill Melvin Noble, better known as MO3. The state says that there was a years-long feud between the 2 rappers. Noble's mother was the first to testify this morning, but the more important parts of the day were hearing from eyewitnesses. The murder was captured on a delivery truck's dash camera. These 2 women described the chaos on the highway and even says that one saw the gunman's face.
The person was exiting the vehicle. He was getting out and putting the mask over his face. And when I asked if he was okay, that's when they pointed the gun at me and told me to leave.
Your Honor, she made what the person said to her.
He said, "Get the out of here."
Right about, where my car was, is where, the man fell, the man in the purple jumpsuit. And then I wanted to look up to see where the gunman was. I didn't know if he was going to be pulling the trigger on me.
Kewon White was in the courtroom wearing street clothes, not inmates' jumpsuit. Other testimony today came from a first responder describing the scene and the medical examiner at the time. Guys, court wrapped up for today, but that testimony, that witness will appear back tomorrow. It happens to be the former girlfriend of one of the other persons accused in this crime and a current girlfriend at the time.
Yeah. All because, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in here and seeing niggas on Twitter. I mean, now known as X, Facebook, Instagram. And I mean, yeah, she thick. I mean, yeah, but this will forever be y'all niggas' downfall. That's how, unfortunately, y'all niggas get caught.
Police, because I feel like my kid's father has something to do with it. I asked my son if his daddy asked if Melvin was at my house. That's how my intuition picked up. And I asked my son, had he talked to his daddy, asked if he was at my house, and my son told me yes. I have been harassed and accused of setting up Melvin Nobles for 6 years. So yes, and I've also been harassed by one of his kids' mothers that went online saying that I set him up. I don't like a picture of people paying me to set people up. I don't set people up. I'm not a Money Maya. I don't know who Money Maya is. That's not me. So yes, I made a post.
And then you mentioned Money Maya. Money Maya is like
police because I feel.
Yeah, I see. And I know she won and it made me no fault to her own. But at least she had to know the politics, what was going on in these streets out here. She had to know something. You know, women's intuition, right? Yeah, we have been warned by another rapper from yesteryear. You know, some of y'all call him one of the greatest rappers of all time. The St. Parish Crooks, aka Tupac Amaru Shakur. He had this statement after serving time, on charges of allegedly raping a woman in a hotel room. You know, this is when Brenda's got a baby, keeping your head up, all that, right? Oh, and Dear Mama, don't forget about Dear Mama. That's this is after all before all that happened. But once he came home, he started seeing stuff and saying stuff like this. Y'all was forewarned.
You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two is that these bitches is like boss. She out there handling her business. She ain't saying, why you call me bitch? She clowning, and that's what you do. That's how you show and prove. But no nigga gonna fuck with her. If you call yourself a bitch, who can call you a bitch? Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die.
Cheese doodle?
Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every time. Every funeral you go, all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, but no nigga gonna fuck. That's why niggas is dead. A bitch, who can call you a bitch? Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every time. Every funeral you go to, it's a bitch that was horny the night before. So you need to start checking these bitches, keep your dick in. Niggas need to go back to the OG penitentiary days and start jacking off. Because if you
Pause. But damn it, he almost writing about that now.
Don't, you're gonna end up killing each other. We're gonna all die. We gotta start saying, fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake.
I mean, yeah, Skinner, I mean, yeah, Pop was on to something. I mean, and again, shout out to Cheese Doodle, what's up, my nigga, what's up, dude, on the other channel, But yeah, Skinner 90210, Pop was on something, man. Hey. MO3 had to get caught up in that gym dealing with that chick, man. Hold on. Poetic Flacco, Buries. My bad, y'all. My bad. I was trying to share this video real quick. Hold on. Let's go ahead and look at some Poetic Flacco real quick. You know what I'm saying? Fair use. I need to go back and grab it real quick. Fair use. Oops.
MO3 trial all week, and I think it's time I tell the world the truth. MO3 got killed by the goofiest set of goofies in the history of being goofy. Devin Brown, his beef with MO3, even though they didn't have beef, was MO3 was sticking beef stick in his baby mama. Because he was salty that MO3 was sleeping with his baby mama and smashing her whenever he wanted, This man sent Mo3's killer to the baby mama crib where the kids lay their heads with the help of his own kids. Because on camera, we see Mo3 leaving the baby mama house and Mo3's killer following behind Mo3 20 seconds later.
So 6:20, we have a patrol car leaving at 11:45:19. 6:21, black car leaving about 20 seconds after. Showing just.
Mo3 was posting this man kids on his Instagram with his chains on their neck. He let it slide, okay? He wanted to come over to have breakfast with his kids. His kids asked their mama, hey, can dad come over for breakfast? Can daddy come over to have some eggs and grits with us? And the mama said, no, daddy can't come over for breakfast with the kids because Mo3 is coming over. And that sent Devin over the edge, man.
And when Mo3 was over to your house, and your children wanted to have breakfast with their dad, you said no because Mo3 was there, right?
See? And again, they'll tell you, black man, or ask you why you ain't mess with a so-called model beat up today, because your life is worth more than dealing with this type of drama and trauma. Black men. I know y'all get a thrill of knocking another nigga's baby Bob down. I know you like that thrill. These niggas love too hard, bro. They'll take you out even over a baby mom, bro. Let's continue. Then we're gonna probably get into some other hip hop on lock content.
Said no because it was a random Wednesday and I hadn't been in contact with them for months.
And once Devin heard that, bet cool. Hey kids, let me know when he comes. So he's on the phone with the kids. Hey, let me know when Mo3 comes. Let me know when Mo3 get there. And when Mo3 got there, the kids told him and he sent the killers.
All right. And then on 11/12/2020. 5/23, you called my son the day before after asking for him. I hope they smoke your turkey. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's not responding. He's not responding to you. Is that right?
He's not responding.
Oh, okay. And on 11/12/2020 and 5/23, you're texting again. You can never see my kids again on God himself ever on my life. I don't forgive you. I hope they kill you. Right?
Bro ain't even get paid for this, but he just did it because he tender. Couldn't stand the thought of his baby mama getting hit and she replacing him with Mo3 in the crib, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? I've been watching.
See, I mean, that's the reason why I don't mess with single moms. I'm sorry, bro.
I want the world to understand that I don't have nothing to do with 3 passing away. I loved him. I wanted the best for him. Shit, I want the world to understand that I don't give a damn how y'all feel. If y'all feel like I have something to do with it, I don't care no more.
Right.
I have surpassed that point in my life. I went through it. I got through it. God got me through it.
Right.
And now I'm at a place where I don't care how nobody feels about nothing. I talked to his mama. His mama know I don't got nothing to do with it. I apologize to his mama for any hurt I may have caused her. So as long as I'm at peace with her and I'm at peace with myself and with God, I don't care about how nobody feels.
If you could say something to him today, what would you say? If you could just talk to Mo right now today, what would you say to old Mo3?
I tell him I'm proud of him, but I'm mad at him at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like the last album before he passed away, that was his album. Like
that was the one y'all were waiting on.
That was the one. And like I really wanted the best for him, like for real. Like I want him to win. Like I just seen him come everything he come from, with the hate from the city, with everybody talking bad about him.
Right.
I just wanted him to win because he just had so many odds against him. It just reminded me of myself, like growing up, like so many people just didn't like you or just want the worst for you. You coming from nothing, from being homeless. Like I wanted him to win. Like that's what I tell him. I'm proud of him still though. Like he still did his shit, but I wish he was here to see it.
Right.
I wish he was here to see it for sure.
Yo, what lessons did you learn about loyalty? Did you learn anything about loyalty? Anything about this industry?
I'll never talk to a rapper again.
Wow. Straight wow. That's up for all you crash outs out there. That's all for all you want to be rappers, SoundCloud rappers that's trashed over. If you do make a shout out to you, but yeah, that's basically what happens when your career or you meet your demise. Even in it's always gonna be.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
It's crazy out here, bro. It's true crazy out here, bro. Let's go ahead and look at Keefy D in this trial real quick.
We want to take you live to Las Vegas. This is a look inside the courtroom right now where Dwayne Keefy D. Davis is awaiting to hear what will happen in the murder trial for rapper Tupac Shakur. He is facing life in prison if convicted of the charges that he's facing in this case. We know that a verdict has been reached. We're waiting to hear what jurors have decided, this after less than 3 hours of deliberation.
And he is standing there. He's 63 years old. Of course, the reason that this trial is even happening, a big part of it is a memoir that he himself wrote about detailing what is alleged to be his connection to the murder of Tupac Shakur back in.
See, again, we salute these so-called some of these niggas as legends. Some of these niggas that know him. What's the other nigga name? Big U. All these guys, right? At the end of the day, criminals are dumb. Kids, get a trade or stay in school. Try to learn how to read and do math. You're really gonna need it. Take for so what who attended the Sidewalk High and graduated from School of Hard Knocks. It was cracked up to be.
In September of 1996, Shakur was in a BMW with rap mogul Suge Knight, who himself ended up going to jail. He was there when a white Cadillac pulled up at a red light. He was shot multiple times and died 6 days later. The case was cold for many, many years until breaks, including, of course, the very important memoir that Davis wrote, in which he allegedly admitted to his connection to the murder of Tupac Shakur. The judge now
Verdict,
taking the
anything we
bench.
need to address before bringing in the jury?
Not from the state.
All right, please rise for the jury.
Chief, do the right, say free Suge Knight. Free Suge Knight. Chief, do the free Suge Knight.
Do the parties stipulate to the presence of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
You may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Has the jury selected a foreperson in this matter?
Yes.
Who is the foreperson? All right, Ms. Foreperson, has the jury reached a verdict? Please hand it to my marshal.
Fair use.
Will the clerk please, will the defendant and his attorneys please stand to receive the verdict? And the clerk will now read the verdict out.
District Court, Clark County, Nevada, State of Nevada versus Dwayne Keith Davis, case number C23377407-1, Department.
I don't know. Scanner 90210. Skinner 90210 said. So did he get snitched on? I don't know. I mean, he probably snitched on himself through his own self in his own memoir and talking to Blood and all these other what's the name? I think he snitched on himself, or they just done with the this case. Oh yeah, they found him guilty. Yeah, they said he's guilty. They ain't sentenced. I don't think they sentenced him yet, but they just found him guilty. But we gonna see how this play out. We about to see all how this play out. Just follow your boy. Just follow your boy. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. You know, I'm giving y'all the info right here in front of the center.
The verdict reads as follows. We, the jury in the above entitled case, find the defendant Dwayne Keith Davis as follows. Count 1, murder with use of a deadly weapon. Guilty of first-degree murder with use of a deadly weapon, dated this 31st day of August 2026. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is this your verdict as read? So say you one, so say you all.
Yes.
Does either party desire to have the jury pulled?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, please pull.
Juror number 1, is this your verdict as read? Juror number 1, is this your verdict as read? Juror number 2, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 3, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 4, is this your verdict as read? Juror number 5, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 7, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 8, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
And juror number 12, is this your verdict as read?
Yes.
Hey, on the Rumble side, make sure you hit that like button over there on the Rumble. Make sure y'all follow me on Rumble. Make sure y'all follow me on X as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm live on all 3 platforms right now. You know what I'm saying? Follow your boy. It hits my description. The links in the description. You know, follow all 3 platforms. You never know what YouTube. So we on Rumble and on X. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit and share. Make sure y'all share too. Let's go.
The clerk will now record the verdict in the minutes of the court. I want to thank you all for the time and attention
May we approach?
to this case.
May we approach?
Yes.
All right, so that is a guilty verdict for Dwayne Keith D. Davis, now found guilty in the 1996 murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. After less than 3 hours of deliberation, the jury there reaching this verdict. You see what we imagine to be some family members and loved ones of Tupac Shakur right now, emotional, at this verdict that's come down, ironically, just shy of about a week shy of what would have been the 30th anniversary of Tupac Shakur's death. That was on September the 7th of 1996 when he was murdered on the Las Vegas Strip. And Davis now found guilty of 1 count of murder with a deadly weapon in the first degree.
All the different conspiracy theories over the years of different people having been involved in the murder of Tupac Shakur, it is now officially solved with this verdict.
A second part
Dwayne
to this trial that you'll have
Davis
to
now
potentially
found guilty.
deliberate
He
on,
could face up to life in prison.
The attorneys reminded me. So at this time, I'm going to have you guys go back into the back. The attorneys are going to see if we will need to do this second part. I will inform you of any update and then come talk to you. So at this time, please rise for the jury.
Shit, a lot of these people I don't even know either. Skinner, I believe rapper Cameron was in the crowd a couple of days ago. I guess to get some content. Shout out to Killer. But yeah, Orlando Anderson, KBD, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who all the rest of the co-conspirators in this murder trial that's been 30 years in the making. Wow. It will be, you know what I'm saying, almost 30 years since Tupac Shakur in the next couple of September. Yep, it'll be next couple of days, it'll be 30 years. Now we know supposedly solved it. I don't know if Tupac is dead or not, but yeah, that's another conspiracy we got to talk about one of these days.
So Davis had pleaded not guilty in this case. His attorneys had argued that any admissions that he made were all lies because he was doing it for either financial gain or for notoriety. But some of what the jurors heard were just hours of recordings that police here in Los Angeles and in Las Vegas had recorded where he, said himself that he was the person that was in that car, placing himself in the vehicle, and possibly that might be why the jurors were able to come back so quickly with a verdict after hearing that evidence, which was, again, just hours of him on tape, admitting to his involvement, also some TV interviews he's done, and as Mark mentioned a short time ago, that 2019 tell-all book, a memoir where he also spoke about Tupac's murder. So 30 years later, this is what these jurors have decided.
See, he told on himself through interviews and his own personal memoir. The smart genius basically told on himself. He thought he was probably going to go up to the yonder and be an easy, smooth sailing and probably leave a little kickback for his kids and grandkids, but nope. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis might be spending the rest of his remaining days of his 63 days on Earth behind, I think what that is, the 8x10 cell, concrete steel with a little mattress, with a little thin pillow, with the urinal right beside it. Looking at a window that got 3 bars in the middle, overlooking the sky, looking at grass, looking at trees, possibly. Mainly the desert. You're gonna be in Nevada. Let's be real. You're gonna be in Nevada. You ain't gonna see none of that shit. You're gonna see desert. Think like that one day when it was all said and done, when it's people's Orlando Anderson, though he got his ass for it, and it was Tupac. And I know it's a gang beef. I know Tupac wasn't supposed to get involved in no damn gang beef, but he did. So it is kind of partially Tupac's fault, but at the end of the day, I just want to know.
Thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
I'm just saying, man.
It's an evil world we live in.
For real though. Straight up evil world, for real.
Yeah, a key element of that was talking about the specificity of the vehicle, a white Cadillac. And it was, of course, a white Cadillac that pulled up alongside the BMW in which Shakur and Suge Knight were riding. And that car ended up being riddled with bullets. And so now we await the penalty phase and to find out what sort of penalty Mr. Davis will receive for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
We want to take you live.
Yeah. He cooked. He is cooked.
In the Keefe D. Davis trial, he's been found guilty of the killing of Tupac Shakur. A jury found Dwayne Keefe D. Davis Guilty of orchestrating the 1996 killing of rap icon Tupac Shakur. The 63-year-old Davis was convicted on Monday of murder with the use of a deadly weapon and could be sentenced to life in prison. The chief deputy district attorney, Binu Palal, told jurors in a closing argument that Davis acquired a gun and went hunting for Shakur and Death Row Records co-founder Marion Suge Knight after they beat up Davis' nephew earlier that night. That would be Orlando Anderson. One critical detail he said remained consistent. Davis repeatedly placed himself inside a white Cadillac from which the shots were fired. Davis defense attorney Michael Santh challenged jurors to identify evidence outside of Davis' own statements that placed him in the Las Vegas or inside the Cadillac on the night of that Shakur was shot. He pointed to the absence of surveillance video, phone records, and other evidence putting Davis there. They have nothing in this case that says this man was here in Vegas on September 7, 1996. Keefe D, in his own fucking words, put him in the same spot that has now convicted him of murder. You were free and you chatted and gave info. And now when they charge you with it, you're like, why y'all believe me? For years, nobody had been charging the rappers dead until Davis began making public statements saying he was in the Cadillac and gave the gun to the others in the back seat. Davis described it as an act of retaliation after Knight and Shakur's entourage beat up Davis' nephew hours before the shooting. In the Keefe D. Davis trial, he's been found guilty of the killing of Tupac Shakur. A jury found Dwayne Keefe D. Davis guilty of orchestrating the 1996 killing of rap icon Tupac Shakur. The 60.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is keep his damn mouth shut. That's all you got to do, right? That's all you got to do. Now, y'all might not be familiar with this rapper by the name of Drilla. He's a Toronto rapper, but yeah, apparently he was down there on the island of Jamaica, living his life, and you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about the story.
Gone too soon.
All right, say Hamilton rapper. Hold on. Shit right here. Say Hamilton rapper Young Drilla has reportedly been shot and killed in Jamaica. Early reports claim the artist was killed inside a villa earlier this morning. Further details surrounding the incident remain limited at this time. All right, hold on. Back up.
Drilla has reportedly died after being shot. This is a crazy story. So Toronto rapper Young Drilla has reportedly died after being shot in Jamaica, according to multiple social media reports circulating online. Young Drilla was known in Toronto's rap scene and had ties to Regent Park, gained attention through tracks such as Trap Lord. I used to listen to Trap Lord in high school, gang. That was a banger. And First Day Out, which I heard too, that was a banger during his music career, man. Rest in peace to Young Drilla, and my condolences to his family and friends, man. This is crazy. Like, nobody deserves to die. So, y'all have a good day and stay.
I'm trying to find a report, man. He got beheaded.
You know the guy who named Papi.
How did they know of Papi?
From Canada. So it looked like the guy must have set up the organizer from up here to do things to him.
Oh. So yeah, you heard of Papi in Canada before?
I don't know nothing about no Papi.
Yes.
So you can talk to my daughter because she's been on. Yeah, she's on the phone with
Yeah, hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi, how are you doing? That's your son?
No, my nephew.
Your nephew, okay. So what you have been picking up so far?
Sorry, what did you say?
What have you been picking up from Jamaica so far, as far as the kidnapping is concerned? What have you been picking up?
As far as I know, I've not. He was four gunmen came and kidnapped him of a car at gunpoint, and that's a lot. This happened around maybe 4:30 in the morning, 4:45 at, where was the street called? Oh gosh, where's the street? It was near August Town Road. They were in Kingston, August Town Road.
Oh, so he's staying in Montego Bay, but they went to Kingston?
Yeah, they went to Kingston to party. They went to Taboo.
Oh, Taboo.
You know the guy. The guy
was down at Taboo and they sold it, did all that. Still was I'm trying to find what it said he got. Hold on. Do it live. Do it live.
The 17-year-old Chicago YN named Chemo.
No. Oh, I thought they said he got beheaded too. Got put in Toronto. There we go.
I'm gonna lie to y'all, this is a sad situation. There's more to it. So basically, this Asian girl right here set broski up, bro. Set him up. This is sad as hell. And this is currently rumored the rapper was kidnapped outside of a club in Jamaica, then shot and killed, bro. What? This is insane. And people are seeing this video too, like this video of like and shit. I don't believe that part. That's insane, y'all. Rest in peace to Young Drilla once again. My condolences to his family and friends. This girl, whack, so whack,
bro.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is some unfortunate news as it relates to a Toronto rapper that was carned up and taken out in Jamaica. You see, my people, so I could get right into this story so I understand what's going on. So it's a Toronto rapper, Young Drilla, has been carned up and taken out in Jamaica. Rest in peace. Hamilton rapper Young Drilla has been reportedly carned up and taken out in Jamaica. Early reports claim the artist was taken out inside a villa early this morning. Further details surrounding the tragic incident remains limited at this time. Rest in peace, Young Drilla. Our condolences go out to his family, friends, and loved ones during this difficult time. We'll provide updates as more information becomes available, yeah, my people. So not much information will come out yet, but the situation said, I may even say, oh, you know, me I go up on him Instagram page. You don't know if you see the comments and thing, and of course they were like RIPs over there and stuff like that. You see it, yeah?
So this is Young Drilla's parents speaking to the news. I think it's his aunt and grandma.
I spoke.
Oh no, all right. So I thought they said he got beheaded. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just from X. I guess they ain't confirmed, but they do confirm that he was deleted in Jamaica over his jury though. Crazy work. Said by a chick, said by somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, y'all gotta watch out for these grimy ass females in 2026 and beyond, man. I mean, this ain't nothing new. Rappers been getting set up by try to face and fine ass for years, man. Y'all thought y'all woke up to the situation by now. I guess we go ahead and talk about my boy Durk. Can we get up out of here?
And I wanted to get out. They threatened to kill my mother.
Who are you talking about, Mr. Brown? What they?
Hey, look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of people. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court. Order.
That's basically what he did right there, bro. That's exactly what he did.
Take heed. Fuck these niggas up.
That's exactly what he did, bro. Let's go right. Let's go. My bad.
List clicks in the hip hop game that we know of today. Jam is taking everybody on a ride of a lifetime because it's something we never would have thought we would see coming out of OTF. OTF has been known to be one of the realest clicks in the hip hop game that we know of today, especially being out of the south side of Chicago. OTF Jam Casey Hester, that's the man that Lil Durk supported during his 12-year prison sentence. And he's now sitting in court directly pointing at Lil Durk, saying Durk put us in this situation. See, Jam, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Lil Pab. Yes, he admitted to being one of the 3 mass shooters who fired approximately 18 shots towards Quando Rondo's vehicle in LA on August 19th, 2022. Quando Rondo survived, but his 24-year-old cousin, Lil Pab, he didn't. Jam testified that before the shooting, Durk told people inside of an Atlanta studio that whoever got Quando Rondo or Lil Tim is going to be straight forever. Now, according to Jam, the reward that was discussed was about $500,000 to $1 million. Jam said he was never paid that money, although he testified that Durk paid him $10,000 for a recording song. Jam, he is up there telling. He's telling a lot. He named DeAndre Wilson, OTF Didi, and David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, as alleged participants in the plot. Jam claimed that after the shooting, he entered the vehicle where Didi was. And he was on the phone with Durk. And according to Jam, he heard Durk ask him, did somebody get hit? How many times did y'all shoot? Who got shot? Now, these are all alleged from OTF Jam. Durk, he's pleaded not guilty of any wrongdoings, knowing about the shooting, or ordering the shooting. And that's where Jam's story takes a major turn. In May of 2023, Jam was arrested for being found inside of a vehicle containing a gun while he was still on parole. My man, why? He secretly handed authorities a note that said, I know about murders. I don't want.
Because, my man, we have a whole city full of crash outs between the ages of 9 to 69. Crash outs. I wish the last part was actual hijinks and ha-has and hee-hees, but I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Crash outs.
Talk on camera. I know a lot. And by May 18, 2023, Jam signed a federal cooperation agreement. His first recorded interview happened on May 24th after several meetings with federal agents and LAPD investigators that were not recorded, according to trial reporting. And during that interview, Jam got the yapping and talking with his McDonald's bag. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. Jam initially said that he never discussed King Von, Quando Rondo, or a payment for a hit with Lil Durk. But when he was asked if there was a bounty on Quando Rondo, he replied, I really can't say. More than 2 hours later, his answer changed. Jam said the conversation had happened, but claimed there was never a specific dollar amount. Now, on the witness stand, everything has changed up because he's now saying there was a dollar amount, $500,000 or $1 million. Jam explained that he originally thought investigators were asking about a private one-on-one conversation with Durk. But Durk's attorney, Brian Still, is arguing that Jam's story becomes more damaging every time he speaks with investigators. And then the defense played Jam's phone calls. In one call, Jam told his wife, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure I don't do no time and I'm coming home. And then in another call, he said that he believed that he will only serve 18 months. Jam testified that he was talking about 18 months referring to his gun case and that he was trying to give his family hope. And this is where the holes are when it comes to the prosecution. The defense revealed that Jam and the other cooperating witness, OTF Vonnie, allegedly started communicating through third parties despite an order intended to keep them separated. And what's happening is Jam is denying discussing the case with Vonnie and says that he only wanted to be transferred to the same facility. Then when Brian Still asked Jam, why do you still want to be in contact with Vonnie? Jam said, it's not his fault. It's all Durk's fault. So now we're at a point where the jury has one major decision to make. Is this OTF Jam actually telling the truth, or is this the inner workings of OTF trying to put everything on Lil Durk and nothing against them? Now, just looking at the facts of everything, I believe this is a desperate man facing life in prison who had already served 12 years in prison, and he simply just doesn't have it in him to serve any more time behind bars. See, Jam isn't just testifying against Lil Durk. He's now testifying against his own recorded words. Stay tuned because I have so much more to tell you about this Lil Durk case. I actually found some holes in this whole situation where the prosecution's case is falling apart.
Right apart, right here.
Delete my iCloud if I think they really on me though. When trial coming ain't your
Jam, I don't think Jam. If Jam was gonna snitch, he'd have been snitched on a lot of shit a long time ago. Jam's done a lot of time in jail. Like Jam, real nigga. Like I tilt my hat to him. I ain't never seen Jam do no bitch ass shit. So when they start saying his name, I was the first nigga probably like, I don't believe that. I got to see proof. Out of everybody out that thing, y'all saying Jam the one that's just going. No, I don't see that. I don't see that. Cause shit, he a real street nigga. Like, and he.
But hey, they got some. They built some. They know some. They paid attention to him. Jam ain't had enough time out here for them to get that type of bond with Jam. So put it on Jam. Or Jam a snitch. Have that shit been put out yet? That it was a wire warrant in the case? Have the documents, the black and white, say that someone with a wire?
Jam, I don't think Jam.
It all goes down. It was all good just a week ago, man.
Men, let this be a lesson to you guys that there is no loyalty out here in the streets. There is no love in the streets, and there is no accountability in the streets. This is OTF Jam. He took the stand on Lil Durk. Lil Durk has taken care of him, gave him $50,000 when he just got out of prison, and he has taken the stand on Lil Durk in his murder to hire case and basically told on everybody. And I think there is 0% chance that Lil Durk beats this case, because this man right here has completely flipped the script. He wore a wire and he's testified. Young men, stop giving your loyalty to other men that would never give their loyalty back to you, because when they get into that room, they're gonna tell. And Lil Jam is telling. I'm talking about Lil Durk literally was saying that anybody who catches Quando Rondo or Lil Tim is straight forever. Never got to pay for anything. So guess what? They was trying to get that bag. Lil Jam literally confessed to armed robberies with a gun over 100 times. He said he was robbing drug dealers. So he's confessed. He's confessed to everything he's done. And so basically saying that they were running a criminal organization. Like, this is a real deal criminal organization. OTF is a criminal organization. He got on the stand and literally pointed at Lil Durk and said, yeah, he was involved in Lil Powell's murder. All of us was. Now, if you think that Durk is going to beat this case, you're just delusional at this point. There's no way he's beating this. There's absolutely no way. But young men, let this be a lesson. Somebody had to be the sacrificial lamb, and it was Lil Durk. Lil Durk had everything going for himself. All he had to do was get out, and he couldn't. Young men, get out while you can. Change your life before it catches up with you.
Yeah, like I said on beginning of this live stream, it appears that out of all the drill rappers in Chicago, Chief Keef is undefeated. Free Durk, but man, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good at all.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, we're gonna get slide up out of here. It's 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Kwame Kaju on $10 on the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go ahead and donate, do me a favor before y'all do.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to choose to donate, you can sock it to my pocket at Cash App, $MISTRO070. And you can hit my email if you want to go ahead and support the content.
Don't you want your donuts right? Oh, hey, don't you ever fuck with me, boy. Do you know me now? I'm a bad man.
And of course, this has been.
This is an American Douchebag Productions.
Are you sleeping at night, son?
like a baby.
Like a damn baby. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. It's Mr. O with the info. Give me what you need to know. But you ain't here for me, though. Make sure y'all like, comment, share. Like I said, you want to go ahead and let's go and say some kickback, give me some feedback in the comment section after this live stream. And your man is out. Peace.
Mr. O with the info.